The title of our film is News Museum, which is in Berlin. The key object is a soap, and the main place where the action takes place is Wessem, which is a church located in Berlin, Germany. The soap was originally used by Anne Frank, however the origin of the soap is unknown. The genre is crime mystery.
So there are 5 nuns who happened to visit the news church at the time, and they wore nun outfits, so it's unclear what church they were from. So the journey that takes place is one to find the correct church, and they visit lots of different churches and receive hints along the way. And the detectives during the quest to find the correct church also find out more about themselves and about their own religion and all of that.
So the detectives discover that one of the nuns was a Nazi and that she opposed the idea of a soap belonging to a Jewish person being sort of like marveled at in a museum. So she wishes to destroy the soap and eventually destroy the museum, but then she is stopped by the detectives who then take her away and then she's locked away.
So the opening shot starts with an establishing crowd shot with eerie, asynchronous, non-diegetic music. There's an overlay underneath that says News Museum 1984, and the overlay talks about the event about soap stolen and all of that. And there's also a point of view of the glass cabinet when she steals the soap, and CCTV when the nun outfit stands out, so it's obvious that they stole it.
So the Foley sounds that are going to be used are going to be the loud murmurs of the crowd. So it shows that it's during a peak time, and also going to be a creak of the glass door opening as well as the key unlocking the glass cabinet to unlock the soap.
So in terms of music, we're going to have diegetic, synchronous, orchestral music with percussion, which crescendos, so it's like increasing tension. But you won't know exactly where the tension is coming from, which builds up, or like what is going on, what's going to happen.
So our location changed from a church to Crotch Pond Corner, which is a chicken shed down a narrow gap between a farmer building and a crossroad. Our prop changed from soap to a cup. And so the story now is that the nun is tired of God because she doesn't get anything out of it, she doesn't get any help. So she resorts in stealing for money. So she ends up working with a farmer to steal an ancient artifact cup that Anne Frank drank from.
So the cup was dropped off in the chicken shed, and unfortunately the chicken breaks the cup and eats a piece. So there's internal bleeding, which after that leads to death, and so it's gone. They see a chicken lying on the ground, but they don't know what it means.
So after autopsy, they discover that the chicken had a piece of the cup inside of it, which caused it to die. So then they realize, oh, the chicken had a piece. Therefore, the chicken from the chicken den or chicken shed must have the cup. And then they see that the nun and the farmer took it.